Happy Sunday, everyone. Today we are going for live coding. We are going to clone Jira using GoLang, and we are going to implement domain-driven design along with test-driven development. And we will draw the class diagram, or we are going to do tactical design by using or drawing it with PlantUML. This is my first streaming, and today is raining at my place. Let's get started. Okay. First, I want to tell you that I don't want to reinvent domain-driven design. I suggest you to read this book. Domain-driven design was initially introduced by Eric Evans, but I suggest you to read this book, Implementing Domain-Driven Design by Van Vernon. So this book will make the domain-driven design not hard to implement, because this book contains many examples. And I suggest you to clone this repository from my GitHub. I will put, I didn't say the web browser, right? Okay. Yeah, let's back. I didn't reinvent domain-driven design. I suggest you to read this book, Domain-Driven Design by Eric Evans. DDD was initially introduced by Eric Evans, and I suggest you to read this book, Implementing Domain-Driven Design by Van Vernon, because this book will explain how do you implement domain-driven design with code. And this book a little bit technical and contains many examples that will make you easy to understand the domain-driven design. That's why I recommend this book. And I also suggest you to clone this repository. This is the official example of implementing domain-driven design. This repository is forked from the Van Vernon, and this is my fork. You can clone, because this repository can work with modern Java. I was using Java 21, and if you clone this project and you run it on your local, I ensure your IDE can read or work with this project, whatever IDE you use. Neovim, IntelliJ IDE, Eclipse, Visual Studio Code, all of them can work with this project. So I will show you. Okay, now you can see my Neovim. I open my Neovim on Tmax. Nah, this is the official example of domain-driven design by Van Vernon. This project or codes were written in Java, and okay, let's run through this project first, because we are going to clone Jira at this streaming. But before we get started into cloning Jira, we have to understand about DDD a little bit in this video or in this streaming. So okay, let's run through some file. I think I want to show you that we just need to open domain layer. Here is domain layer, and there is an entity and a value object here. Let's open the entity, and let's go to the definition of this session concern. Oh, wait. Sorry, this is technical issue here. My IDE couldn't work. And what's wrong? Let's check a little bit. Oh, I don't have time to update lazy, I think. Let's check what my Java version. My Java is 21, but I cannot open this project. Why? Let's open it once again. I couldn't read this project. Why? Okay, wait. Now my IDE is working. Now my IDE is working, guys. Okay, as you can see, my IDE is starting to load Java language server. My IDE initialized the workspace right now. We need to wait, so we can read this DDD example written by Van Vernon originally, so we can learn domain-driven design by code better with this project. So I suggest you to get started to clone this repo. A little bit long, I think. I don't know, maybe this is because my internet, I don't know. It is raining right now at my place. So at least sorry, at least I can show you that this project works. We wait, yeah. Yeah, and this is the original repository of DDD sample by Van Vernon, but I don't know, maybe Van Vernon didn't manage this repository anymore, but I don't know. It has been 4 years, no update from this repository, so that's why I fork and I make it work with modern IDE. So we can learn. And so DDD is important, I think. DDD is important because if we No, but DDD we can make software better, not just crude, not just create, update, create, delete, update, and read, not just crude. But with DDD we can implement how the domain works, how the business works in our code. So our code reflects with the business, align with the business. I should run through. So is a service ready now? You can see the LED button here. The service is ready. Let's go to the definition. Now, as you can see, my IDE is working. Yeah, there is no error. There is no warning. You also can run a test. Let's open some model. There is enum, discussion, availability, and there's a product entity. Let's take a look for a while. Yeah, there is to do in this code. Yeah, because this is just a sample, not 100% working. Not 100% working. But as you can see, you can read how this method works. Yeah, the name of the method, the name of the variable, the error message, the method of the exception, you will not see this kind of model or method in CRUD project. So we need to upgrade how we build the software using domain-driven design. Even if this is an AI era, so this skill is essential, and we can work with DDD and AI. AI is not against this principle, but AI can make our work faster. So I will show you in this streaming. Let's take a look at this class for a while, right? Okay, let's open some aggregate. Maybe this tenant, this tenant ID. Tenant ID is of course a fail object. In domain-driven design, there is a concept or about aggregate, entity, and fail object. They are the core of domain-driven model, of the domain models. And I suggest you to read the book for the definition, because I don't want to remind you or to re-evaluate the definition again in this streaming. And this project can work with infrastructure also. If you clone this from my repo, remember this repository, I will put this repository on the description later. And wait, what's wrong? Yeah, this project requires you to infrastructures MySQL and RabbitMQ. And this project can work with MySQL 8. I already tested. Maybe we should test it once again. I think, yeah. Let's start MySQL. And let's start RabbitMQ. I was using Docker for the RabbitMQ. Okay, let's check it. The MySQL is ready right now. The RabbitMQ is ready, and let's run the test. Gradle test. Okay, the tests are running right now. If you like this repository, guys, you can support me. Oh, sorry, there are failed tests. Build failed. Section. There are failed tests. Okay, maybe there are technical error right now. I will check it out later. If you like this repository, guys, feel free to support me at the link of my description. Okay, that is the DDD, or a short introduction for DDD from me. Feel free to drop your comment in the chat. I read chat or comments. Okay, now let's clone Jira. Okay, maybe most of you already know about Jira. Jira is to track your work, so your teams can work together, build tickets or issues, and then you drag the ticket, you move the ticket, mark them as done like this, from in progress to done. And there's a lot of features in Jira. We are not, of course, we are not going to implement all the features from Jira. We don't have time, and we don't have so much effort for that, but we can clone or try to replicate the main feature of Jira. So let's do the tactical design. Yeah. we jump to the tactical design because we already know the context of the Jira. I assume you know about the Jira. And we are going to use AI efficiency to draw DDD, or to draw the domain layers or class diagram of the domain layers only using GLM-5. This is the newest, the latest model from the ZAI, and this model is good for coding. So let's try GLM-5. There is agent beta, the new feature, data insight, smart writing. Okay, confirm. Okay, agent mode, but we don't need agent mode at this moment. We just need chat. Yeah. Okay, I will make a prompt to draw the domain layer of the Jira. This is live, so draw the domain layers of the Jira. Okay, first we need to put context. We need to put context for the AI. We are going to clone Jira with GoLang. We are going to clone Jira with GoLang. I want you to draw the domain layers of Jira, and I want to tell you that I'm not a prompt engineer expert, but at least we can make a prompt that is clear to instruct the AI. I want you to draw the domain layer of the Jira. In PlantUML. Okay. So we have to understand Jira first, yeah. And this is a lot of scope. I just want to take a small scope. We're going to call Jira. I want you to draw the command Jira. Especially the main model, that is the main model, workflow, or and issue or ticket. Yeah. So let's get started, and we will try to get the feedback from the GLM. Let's send message. A little bit long, I think, the GLM-5. What's wrong? This is because my internet or what? And while waiting for this response, I want to introduce you about this PlantUML editor. You can open this PlantUML editor. This is the URL, and this is open source. You can clone it, you can run it by yourself. The software renders the PlantUML right in your browser, so you don't need to open any tools. Okay, the GLM give us the PlantUML we expect, including its description or explanation. I need to wait. I need to write first. Jira-like, domain layer, project issue, purpose, machine. Go start repository logic. The issue ticket, issue contact, go strike, failed relationship, behavior, the local project status. Yeah, this is what we need. There are step or status here, and there's also transition. And this is valid object and time handling. Get valid transition. Okay. So, to make it easy to understand about this class diagram, we need to copy it, and let's open it to our PlantUML editor, paste it. Now let's wait for a while. I think this and this is just few models, not a lot of models, so I think this model is fine. There's an aggregate root project here, project ID, key name, lead with the user, project and members, project member set. We need to evaluate is this design can work, we can code, we can implement it. So this is the project context here, this is issue context here. Wait, there is a technical issue I think with this software. Now this is the minus, the problem with the web render, because it sometimes cannot work. Let's try to refresh it once again. Let's try it once again. Oh, our customer cannot do it. Let's paste it. Okay, wait. Let's open the console. This is an error, right? This is an error. Oh. That's what we do. Wait, yeah. It takes time. So while waiting for this, I prepare a backup to render the PlantUML, the class diagrams PUML, and let's copy and move them here. Okay. Okay, I will show you. Now you can see my Neovim right now. Now the PML is on my text editor or IDE, because there is an issue with PlantUML with the PlantUML tool before. I will fix it. So usually I use nvim PlantUML, the zlog nvim PlantUML, and PlantUML export. Okay, some diagram description contain errors. Oh, that's why. Oh, error online, and this is an error of the class diagram, so that's why. Okay, I need to check it. So that's why the tools of our tool, the PlantUML editor, our PlantUML editor on the web before, cannot render the PlantUML because there is syntax errors. Oh, I see. Okay, I will try to put the prompt again on GLM. Give me the PlantUML only. So we use the code to draw PlantUML. That was good, but I think it is not easy to read the error from this PlantUML, because this PlantUML error in the image format. So the code need to read the image, not text. So that was bad for AI agent. Wait, syntax error TT5. What is that? TT5 in maybe because we tell GLM to draw it on Java project role. There are also some errors on the PlantUML on yours your PlantUML. Make your PlantUML syntax simple. No need define and style. Okay. We can use AI to generate prompt, but for this streaming, I just want to show you how I do prompting. It takes a little bit long. Maybe there is a lot of people are trying GLM-5 right now because the GLM-5 is viral. So a lot of users try to use it, so that's why it took a little bit longer. So while waiting for this design, let's talk about test-driven development with AI. AI cannot do test-driven development properly. So we need a tool to make our AI agent can work, especially code for this session, to code TDD properly. Install TDD Guard at TDD reporter. Edit test reporter, configure. So I recommend you to use TDD Guard. Let's install it in this project. Okay, I will show you. Okay, what is my node version? I want to know. 24. This is the LTS version. And then we need to install the TDD Guard reporter in Go install TDD Guard Go. What do I have? Oh, I don't have, I think. Okay, so let's install it. Oh yeah, I want to tell you that I was using GoLang 126. I suggest you to always update your GoLang. Ensure your GoLang is on the latest version. Open this website go.dev/tl/ and ensure that you use the stable version. If there is a latest version, you need to update always your GoLang version. If your project is on old GoLang, there's an item area to update your project to the latest version of the GoLang. Okay, let's see. Okay, I already installed it. TDD reporter, go. And then configure our code hook. Yes, master and enter TDD Guard. Interactive type hook and code setting. Interactive setup. Okay, there is setting file location. Oh, you didn't see my web browser. Okay. The setting file location, project setting, code.setting JSON. We will create this setting code file. Jira docs.code the settings JSON, and we will install maybe you should always look at my Neovim manually the TDD hooks. Okay, here they are. Command. Okay, I don't recommend AI for beginners or student. You should not start your programming career or learning with AI. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Let's see our plan. Oh, this is an error on GLM. There is an error, guys. Let's generate. At the work time, maybe there is an issue. So I need to, maybe I can fix it by myself. Evaluate. Okay, we already have the result here. Let's copy it once again. Open our PlantUML Editor. That's it. So let's refresh it once again. Okay, while waiting, I will create another backup here. Okay, now our render succeed. I will show you. Okay guys, as you can see, we have a simple model here. I render this PlantUML with npm PlantUML because I use Neovim. There are a lot of tools. Yeah, in VS Code or native on our operating system, there are a lot of tools to render PlantUML. This is an issue to render on the web. Okay, I will fix it. I will make a better version of the PlantUML later. Okay, let's see. Oh, this design is bad. It is this is an example of I forgot. This is not rich model. Anemic models. They are anemic models. So this is bad. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that GLM-5 draw this. Yeah, or maybe because my prompt. Is this because my prompt? Okay, so I try to draw it by myself. And there is a workflow status here. Evaluate. Okay, maybe I need to on workflow we can ensure we can validate whether we can oh yeah use your creativity to make them rich model. The most important is the workflow class should have a method of can transition to and by using what, guys? Issue ID, right? Issue ID, project issue. You can move issue ID. Oh no, not issue, but issue to issue ID. Oh, that was okay. Let's try it. I just want to make it fast. Let's try it once again, guys. Draw a class diagram of domain models of Jira. Get the PlantUML only. Get is simple. Only. No define syntax and style. Use your creativity to ensure that the domain models are rich model, not anemic. For example, here is the main business of the Jira. Okay, I will make the context clear here. Maybe this is not the true main business of the Jira, but I will put the main business of the Jira here, just the simple one. Here's the main business of the Jira. There are board, workflow, status category, and ticket. We call it ticket, yeah. The abort, workflow, status, and ticket. Board can have only one workflow. I want to remind you, maybe this is not similar with the Jira, but I try to make it similar. Maybe so In this session, we assume that a board can only have one workflow. The board can only have one workflow, and then the board can only have one workflow. Its ticket star with status of to do with to do status, and workflow can have multiple status, but there are only 3 status category: to do, in progress, and done. A ticket with a status of to do with status there are a lot of status. User can make a lot of status for its workflow. Its status has its status category, and the workflow ensure the status can move to the specified status. Here is an example. There is a workflow called main development, with these rules, with this status, to do, on check. status category in progress, and there is in development. In progress, and on review, status category in progress, done, status category done. And there and this rows satu to do to uncheck to in development, to on review, to done. Okay, let's try it first. Guys, Jira is complicated. I also hard to believe that we can make it happen in this training. I think it took a lot of time and I did not expect that GLM-5 has this kind of issue right now. Maybe we should try Opus. Where is it? Okay, let's try code AI. Wait, guys. Sonnet extended. Yeah, let's try Sonnet at this moment. And with the same prompt. I forgot that you didn't see my screen now. Let's copy the same prompt and put it on code with Sonnet 4.5. Okay. Oh, that was good response here. There are a lot of methods here. It's complete and it's progress. In none. Okay. Status change. Wow. Call day is amazing. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of people try to use GLM-5 at this moment, guys. So this diagram looks good. Let's copy the diagram, put it on the PlantUML Editor. Let's refresh it once again. Wait. While refreshing, I also prepare some backup here. Okay, PlantUML export. Okay, succeed. So there is no syntax error. Let's open it once again, the design once again. Okay, good. Okay, can you see? Whoa, this is good. Yeah, it is easy to understand. Let's evaluate the design first, guys. This is board, create ticket. So I think the board is aggregate here. Move ticket, get ticket by status. Oh, wow, they are has, yeah, that is only the board has only has one workflow. The transition in transition. Okay, I will. This is a good starter. Following from the Sonnet for volume 5. Sonnet is enough. You don't need Opus. Opus is expensive, and if you subscribe to Call the Code Pro, most of time you will use Sonnet. And here are my, oh, I don't need to mention that here. Of course, this is my feedback. Label them. Which one is aggregate, root, entity, and value object. Label them. Okay, And second question is put repository there. Are you sure not using? Are you sure not using? Are you sure there is no domain service? Give me the reason if there is no domain service. I suggest you to read the design, guys, and I suggest you to create a clear prompt, maybe more informative than this one. So because we are at this training right now, I just want to make it faster. There is no domain service for enum. Remove the model, remove the methods. Okay. So there is a ticket. I want to transition to new status. Where is the status transition? Status here. Status with workflow. So there is a workflow at status, my status, a transition from to can transition to. Oh yeah, this is the design that we need, guys. As you can see that here there's a class, ticket class. Let's imagine that we want to move the ticket from the to do to in progress. There is no status property here, so we will use the transition tool to the new status. To the new status. And there is a workflow. We need a workflow to validate is that status from status. Yeah, there is no status in this ticket. How can they validate? From status to the new status. So how can board? Okay, so this is the new design. Let's evaluate why there is a domain service. Okay, we have a repository here and we have a domain service. So we have a ticket to status. So let's imagine that this ticket is in progress. I want to move the ticket to in progress status here. Yeah, that's just a workflow. Can that's just no problem. But how the model can get the prompt status? Let's evaluate your design. Imagine that I have a ticket with a status of to do with the status has a status category of to do I have a ticket of status and I want to transition. I want to change the status to in progress. The status has a status category of in progress. Right? How can we move the ticket based on your design? If your design has a bug, fix it, redesign, then redesign. Okay. Yeah, what I found is right. This is a critical, but the ticket doesn't have a reference to its board, so we can determine the workflow government is transition. Let trace through the design. I will take it to go. I want to more in progress and to project detail. But we workflow. The ticket doesn't know its board, so I can access. The fundamental issue. I incorrectly made ticket spread aggregate root. In Jira domain, ticket can access on board. Here is the resign model. Okay, this is the resign model. Let's evaluate the model. Okay, let's imagine that we have a ticket. Okay, and there is no status on this ticket. Let's note it first. There is no status on ticket. There is an entity status. Or this is the status is an entity, ticket is an entity, or ID on ticket. Okay, let's follow the explanation from the code first. Load board with content ticket and dependency with the workflow. Let's load board. Let's see board. There is no dependency for the ticket. Ticket transition service multicat. Okay, let's call this ticket transition service multicat. This is a board, ticket ID, board, ticket ID, and it needs to status ID. Okay, I suggest I don't want to ask Claudia anymore or Sonnet. I will suggest this AI. Ticket should have status ID. And then transition to workflow. Can transition to Boolean. Can transition to Boolean. Oh, wait, stop, how? Stop. And workflow should have a property of map status ID, status ID. With this we can move the ticket status. Okay. My tag is missing here. Current status ID. So at this moment we have in the status ID. transition can transition to. Okay guys, now our model is good, I think, but at least we can move the ticket here. Let's code. So I will not use AI first. Why? I will explain it later. Let's initiate this project. Oh yeah, I forgot we need to copy this. Oh, you cannot open the PlantUML Editor. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a design. Okay, let's export the design. Okay, the design was good. Let's say that this is a domain service. The board is an entity. Ticket is an entity. Workflow is an aggregate root. Yes, that was right. Head object and entity status is an entity. Yes, of course. And where is the enum? Oh yeah, status category is enum. That was good. I think the design is good, guys. I don't have time to evaluate this domain model. I see this design in second and I think it's good. It is now time to code. If you want to continue this project, feel free to continue it by yourself. Oh yes, I forgot you didn't see the class diagram. I'm sorry, my goodness. Okay, now you can see the class diagram. I think we already have what we need right now. This is the domain model, the domain layers, and this design did not break the DDD rules. And let's code it in GoLang with test-driven development. Okay, I will show you. I already made a video of test-driven development with TypeScript. You can watch the video, and in this streaming I will code in GoLang with Neovim. Okay, let's code. And I want to code the main business first. Transition 2, there's no error. This is right, there is no error. Transition 2. And how? But it failed. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. That is okay. I will modify this domain. It should return an error, guys, for this method. Maybe because the code or maybe because the AI designed these models in Java, so there is no error data type. Okay, let's make an enum first. I will create internal folder. First we need to go mode init Jira. Let's assume that this project is Jira. I will create a status category. Test first guys. Internal test. Status category type, oh no, function test status category. The method is string because we need the string method from this status category. We need testing. Okay, and let's create a struct to make this table driven development. I will name this struct to be test cases. Right? That's right. Oh no. Type test case struct. Name string and then test cases. This is test cases and name to do with underscore. Okay, and then let's loop tc from test cases trun tc name. Okay, and what we need to assert here, assert equal what the method. Okay, we need to run gomod.td to download the assert package from the testify. There are still some error on my IDE. Let's open it once again. Okay, let's open it once again. Okay, the error is gone now, but I already declared testify. Yeah, I just want this testify. GoLang remove the unused packet. Let's open the GoLang. Okay, testify is used. This is the 3 packets. The expected. This is a string, and I will use name here. Sorry, no, not the name, Okay. We can name it. We just need private property, so we start with lowercase here. Status category, internal status category. Now, as you can see here, guys, there is undefined internal, or there is because there is no status category enum. That's why we got an error here, guys. This is TDD. This is test driven development in 2026. The TDD is still the same even if we have AI right now. Sometimes AI cannot help. AI still need us human to evaluate the work. AI can make our work faster. So AI is not is not our enemy, software engineers enemy, guys, for this moment. And let's make the status category num. Take it internal, type status category. So we are going to create an enum in GoLang. So I will unassign it and assign it integer u in. Okay, now we have status category, and I want the status category named internal to do. We cannot use underscore here, or to do with underscore. That was bad. Let's open the design. Do you agree with this underscore, guys? Okay, it's okay. We can, okay, it's okay to use underscore. So we got an error again here. Let's create cons, right? And the name variable is to do. The type is status category, start with IOTA. And okay, and the expected status category should be, so I will create a property of expected here, string, just string, because we want the result of the string method. And expected, oh no, there is no, so we don't need expected property, we don't need, we can use its name. Now we can use its name, guys. And let's status category here with string. We want the method string. The status category did not have a string method, so let's create it. I will make the method below the status category. The AI will make it below our const. That wasn't my coding standard. That wasn't my naming convention. So this is my style. I will put it below type status category, and with the key let's sc status category and string method here. I want the string method return. The default is of course to do. Okay, there is no error. Let's run the test, guys. What's wrong? What's wrong with you, GoLang? Oh my goodness. Is this a bug on GoLang? It took so long. Why? Okay, let's run it once again. Let's run it. We have 100% test coverage, so it is passed because it was cast. It was cast. Okay. I just was practicing my pronouns before. Okay, we got to do. We got to do. we got onto the to the enum status. Let's create another test case here. I want, yeah, we have status and we have status category. Right now we are coding status category. Oh yeah, there are only three status categories. Name in progress. The status category could be internal, in progress, dot comma. Okay, we already put the comma but missing internal in progress. Let's create. So because we are using in IOTA, we only need to type in progress. And suite, right? It is bad to use suite just because one case. Okay, let's see. Do we have a warning in our IDE? Case SE. Oh no. In progress, right? Suite SE. Case in progress written in progress. Let's run the test again. 100% test coverage. This is my motto, 100% test coverage. All my works are 100% test coverage. I have a lot of commercial projects and most of them 100% test coverage. I cannot show you because they are confidential. So I suggest you to use this principle, 100% test coverage, ensure that your work 100% test coverage and you follow TDD principle even in this 2026, in this AI era. We are going to reach AGI soon, but remember that we are human, we are software engineer, we are the ruler of the AI at this moment. And in progress. Okay, let's create another enum. The last enum for status category we need to make is done. Status category is done, internal done, comma here missing done. Of course, error first, then make it fast, right? Oh, there is no warning for just one case in GoLang 1.26 right now. I think this is bad. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Sonnet will tell it is bad. Okay, it's okay. Let's make another case done. There is no done. Type done here. Return done. Okay, let's run it. So we have status category enum guys here. So we make continue the ticket here. New status ID. Okay, let's continue a little bit. After now we will use AI to make this project complete. Let's create another class called ticket. Oh, I was wrong. We should start with test. Yeah, and like internal test. class status category class ticket and ticket transition to create a function ticket underscore what is the method transition to this is a test method testing okay. Let's create test case struct name is string here. Let's create a test cases here with one test case and it should be success, yeah, success first, and then loop the test cases here. And yeah, we want to transition to ticket. Oh yeah, let's get a property ticket here. Ticket internal ticket. There are no tickets. There's no ticket. Let's create ticket. Ticket go. Take an internal type ticket here. Okay, we have a ticket here. Import cycle. Oh yeah, import cycle. Do you know why, guys? It is import cycle because we forgot that internal should be internal underscore test. Okay, good. Assert error, right? Test the error is the nil first. Nah, assert error. Oh no, not assert error as nil, and then this is nil. Now let's define error here. Error here, and I don't want success is having error course, and expected is error here, also TC error, and our method here this is ticket. What should be the method name? Transition to. Oh, so it needs workflow, guys. So okay, let's code it faster. Ticket this will be nil. I will make it nil first. Wait. Okay, what success? Let's code workflow, guys. Workflow first. And workflow test go type no function test workflow. And what is the method that we need to test? Can transition to boolean. Can transition to, right? That's it again. Can transition. Oh no, there is no to. Testing. And yeah, right. Test case struct here. And names here, string. test cases, test case, none, success. Test cases here. Yeah, okay, and then run tc name. Okay, um, 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 how long we streaming? Almost 2 hours. Oh, it has been a long time. Okay. Okay, I need to design the workflow. The workflow should be can transition to, so it should be here workflow. And in internal workflow, it should be let's create workflow. Okay, I need to type faster because we should make this streaming faster. I hope you enjoy the streaming, guys. I love doing this, and I love to share with you guys. And why I did this streaming, because this is a pure light coding, no edit, no cut here, no drama here. We see, did you see that we have bugs when we draw our class diagram? We have some issue with the eye. That is also happen in real life in our work. So I show you all of them fail and success in this session. Hope you enjoy that, my first streaming. And type workflow. Oh, no panic. Okay, workflow. So what method we assert equal expected, tc expected here. The expected should be boolean, and the method should be can transition. Right, can transition is written boolean. This is no method transition. Okay, let's create. Start with way workflow can transition. We have the method, but it should return a value, so we will return a value, not a void here. Boolean. We start with return a false. Okay, if we run this test, it should be succeed 100% test coverage again. So what now? From status to status, right? Or it should validate. So we will create two properties. Is from status, it should be what? it should be from status ID. Status ID is string. Okay, I will start with string to string. From status is string, and why is string? Okay. Okay, we can use string because sometimes maybe you want to use UUID. You can use UUID data type. I will stick with string because I want to use nano ID maybe in the future. Because the nano ID is modern and short, and it is still can be unique like UUID. So I will stick with string, and to status is string 2. Let's put these properties as argument to transition, and to so from to string. Okay, there's no error anymore. Let's run it once again. Of course it is 100% because we did not have test cases, because there is no workflow. It's the success, and of course it's a big success right now. Yeah, and now let's create a from status here. Go nano ID. Oh, I need a go nano ID plugin first, guys. Wait. GoLang go nano ID. What is the library? I forgot the library of the nano ID. Oh, here is the nano ID. Install the nano ID. Let's install. Okay, edit, and then how to use it. Oh, I cannot use nano ID because it is too random. So I will use let's say let's make a random right there. You could say status. Oh, I know. Oh, it's okay. We will from status and to status. We will use from status here. Let's use go nano ID. How? Go nano ID nya. It's written an error here. Now we have two different ID of status, and let's run it once again. No. Go. Test. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we don't need to add more code, but we need to add more test cases. Let's call it. No, it should be not a success. I will rename it to failed, and I will and this test case it should be invalid, right? From status, and I will use the same status from status and again, and it's expected to be expected, right? Oh, I forgot. It should be status. It should be true. Okay, let's run it once again. Fail. Now we got a fail. fail test case. That is what we expect. How can we make it fast? Of course, we will use transition map here. Transitions and map string, right? And so it should be the same, right? Yeah, the map variable. We should use map variable. And how do we validate it? With transition from, it should be 2, right? This is the logic. Let's ensure that it is still failed because in our test cases we did not define the workflow. Let's define the workflow here. Transition here. Map. Congratulations, guys! Our Jira. This is the main business of our Jira, guys. This is the main program of the Jira. We succeed, yeah. And we don't need AI. Oh yeah, I forgot. We already have a workflow here, but just 2 cases enough at this moment. Let's continue our ticket. What is the method name of the ticket? Can transition to, right? Can transition. Oh no, we already have that. Transition to new status ID with workflow. Error. So let's write this. This is ticket here. Transition to. So with uppercase transition to, and with arguments, what are their arguments in new status ID with workflow? And we don't have a method here. Ticket here. Can transition to. It's written an error, not apply it here. Error and return nil right now. Yeah, it did not break. This is no error, but we will put argument here. The first argument is new status ID. New status ID should be string, and we will put it here. TC new status ID here. Then this is not accepting argument here. And what next? The workflow. Internal workflow struct. And transition to this is workflow. Error, right? Because the argument workflow. What is argument? What is the workflow? Workflow is an aggregate root. Is this right? It's an aggregate root. So the tag workflow. Wait, who manage the Oh yeah, yeah. The one that will aggregate will move the ticket is ticket and session service. So the ticket accept an aggregate route here. That was right. Yeah. So the workflow aggregate route is, and then so the workflow is the pointer. So we will pass a pointer here. Oh yeah, our test cases will be pointer overflow. Why pointer, guys? Because we want to because entity and aggregate route sometimes need to change their values or their values of their properties. So that's why we need pointer for entities and aggregate routes in GoLang. Can test version 2. Let's run the test case. It succeeds, but there is no 100% test coverage. Why? Workflow. Why? Okay, let's check it. Why is not 100%? Oh, this method is not covered by tests, by unit tests. Let's answer this workflow. Okay, it is covered. It is already covered case. So, let's drive our test cases. It's already success, right? Error is nil. Transition. Oh, now let's create another test case. It is called fail here. The ticket, the new status. Let's see. Let's create a random ID here. I will, yes. Mass. Oh, we can start with mass, right? Like this. Where is the ticket? Oh, enggak ada aja namanya mas. Workflow. We will make it simple by using mass. So we refactor our code and make the more efficient. New status ID and workflow. Workflow. The workflow would be empty workflow. I will use empty workflow, so it should return error, right? The error should be now I should create the error ticket here. The error var error transition to fail to change ticket status. We will use all lowercase. Fail to change the ticket status. Fail to change ticket status. Yeah. No A, no D. just error like that. Error. Internal error transition to. It should be error s. This is error. Ticket transition to. So there is something wrong with my test cases. Wait, let's open the call. Transition to. Oh, because there's no map. What is this spell? Let's comment this success first. Yeah, it is. It's an ID, new status ID, visual flow. Error is. Hah? Bagus selesai. Tiket dan tertentu. Oh, did I forgot there? Still success. It should fail. It should fail, right? Let's Oh, I know. So transition if okay v way transition from and okay return v sama dengan equal to if okay non-boolean. Okay, then return v sama dengan tuh. Oh, I forgot. Boom. I forgot. V. Okay. If not okay, it should be false. Nah, this is the right condition. This is the subset. This is 100% coverage. If okay, sama dengan sama dengan 2, and now it is false. And what it is success. Well, it is a little bit error transition to ticket error transition here. Ticket local. Oh, I know the problem workflow. Of course, it is always written error. Let's code here. return local conversion center. So status ID here, current status ID. Yeah. No. If it is not lower, then that we return error transition to not we return null. Let's run the test case again. Sorry. Okay. Close it. Test again. It is not. Local conversion to oh, there is no ticket here. Ticket is an entity, so it should be pointer. Ticket, internal ticket, current status ID, current. So let's make a random number, random ID here. And then if the workflow transition to, oh, I forgot something. Workflow if length where transition equals the no 0 to editor false. We still have success. Now this is right. Let's run the test case here. Let's run the test case here. Okay. At least now we already implemented. There is no failed test, but I think this is weird. Let's continue this project by using AI. So I was using AI and I already installed TDD Guard. Let's ensure that I have installed TDD Guard again. Okay, I already have TDD Guard. Let's pipe coding. Complete. complete this project. Okay. Code all models on docs. You can read existing codes to learn its coding style, naming conventions and patterns. Ensure your works are reflect to the class diagram are reflecting the class diagram and 100% test coverage. Okay, guys, let's do file coding. Maybe it's a little bit longer because we are using TDD Guard to answer. We are using test-driven development with AI. Okay, we got a lot to do here. Maybe I don't think that this one session is enough. Misalnya satu kategori, doing like that. Remember to also read. To always review. I don't think the status category or status category is a value object. Oh yeah, of course, because it is noun. Status. Okay, let's review this. Status is initial status, final status, compare in progress to do. So why we code first? I saw you. I code this project first, then I let the AI to continue my work because I want the AI to follow my coding standard. So our existing code our existing work or codes at the beginning can be referenced for the AI as a coding standard. That's why if you create, if you let the AI code at first, it is better to provide the example for the AI. So to change direction, get direction. Did I run things alright? There is a lot of method here. Did I write all code? Then it writes the test because that was bad. That was bad. You can see the to-do here. I just update my coded code. A few moments ago that I just last week. This is good. Did I install TDD Guard? I already installed it. I think I was wrong to install it manually. This is perfect, right? There is workflow. From status. Oh, it's an hour maybe because there is a block here. Maybe because there is a block here. So it gets an argument because Okay, but that wasn't my standard. Wrong grammar here. Feel free to give me a comment, guys. Okay, that was my cloud settings. This one. Maybe because I installed it before. After I run the coded code, that's why the TDD Guard. The TDD Guard doesn't work. Generate ID for what? Generate ID. That was bird. There's a method generate ID. Generate yes, go no ID mass instead. I use TDD Guard in my commercial project, guys. Maybe TDD Guard did not work at our session right now, but new board. Maybe later in our next episode or session, I will show you about spec-driven development with AI, of course with AI. Even if you did not start the project with test-driven development, I ensure you to test your code by using unit test only is fine. At least domain layer must be unit tested. I'll back from me. What do you think about type coding, guys? Is AI make our work faster and better, or just make it a little bit complicated? Put your comments. Oh, that was good. Yeah, this is good. Let's see workflow and the workflow name. Yes, you should update the work folder. Sometimes it will take a long time for testing. Sometimes one session is not enough, and our contact will be compacted. GLM is hot right now. A lot of people talk about it, about GLM-5 and Opus 4.6. GLM-5. Maybe there is a lot of people use just GLM. That's why we got a long time. It took a long time to generate code, to generate the design. So I think the GLM needs a lot of GPU right now. Get available next status for what? Let's see the design. Get available next status. And the workflow get status. How that works? Get status, get next status, get status. Oh, ticket, get next status ID. Oh, but workflow get access. Oh yeah, that was right. So I will create agents MD here and right here constructor should be put after all methods, should be create. Put new ticket transition service below the get available next status. We are at the domain service right now. It almost 3 hours I stream. We took a lot of time to explain DDD at the beginning. I don't think we need this constructor, right? Do we need it? There is no constructor for the ticket. Are you sure? That's okay. Maybe we don't need that at this moment. Okay. Some people say that it is bad to do the step-in development with AI because, such as using TDD Guard, because the TDD Guard will reject the code before after the AI generate, so we'll lose more tokens than usual. It took a long time just for creating a repository here. And Insert I. So I cancel this. Let's continue. I want to check what's wrong with the AI. So wait, so I'll let you to see the class diagram first. Sorry guys, let me check. Oh, okay, I run it once again. That was an issue before. Yeah, we have a lot of fail. Now we need to fix the file first. I was doing writing code and testing at the same prompt. I think that was bad because one session is not enough, too much context. Okay, I allow edit. I think it is safe to allow edit right now because we already create the domain models. Sometimes I don't think that the AI will fix. I believe that the AI can fix the error, but it takes longer, I think. Oh, the TDD Guard is work, right, guys? See, the TDD Guard is work, so it will cost me more tokens, yeah. For repository. Maybe we got an error because I do writing code with testing at the same prompt. Too much context, I think. That's why, as you can see before, we got a lot of to-dos. They are looping in the TDD cycle. Now I have a failing test following TDD. I create the minimum interface needed to make it fast. Body repository is done. Let's check the code. I want to see the body repository code, and this is what I expect. That was good. This is good, and oh, this is the internal test. Oh yeah, it gets its own marks. You can use Mercury if you want, but I myself I don't prefer Mercury because it produces complicated code. So I think it is better to code the by ourselves, not using Mercury. What do you think about the DDD Guard, guys? It took more tokens, more time, and we expect we have a good software quality. Proper context, proper interfaces, hidden context. Oh, I don't think that. Oh yes, it is. But it is story test. Oh, it is just asserting that this interface, the mark is good, and whatever access just assert through like this. it is better to create the file for the mock itself. At this session, I think the mock can be put within the test file itself. Get back internal go. This is the best. Oh yeah, this is written file. Yes. Yes. Just testing repository, guys. It took times in talking. That's why sometimes I'm not absolutely agree with pipe coding. Maybe this training will be viral. Oh yeah, I want to talk about OpenCall. OpenCall is viral right now. One of the biggest open source project at this moment, and there are some competitors just born because got inspired by OpenCloud. I forgot what is the name again zero. I forgot. Did I use OpenCloud? No, not. Yeah, I use it, but not I. I don't need. I. I think I don't need personal assistant, but I use OpenCloud for another use case. Oh, sorry. Wait. There is an issue with my. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, guys, sorry that was technical issue before. Okay, this is good at the moment. The video is broken to the right. Okay, maybe okay, guys. I turn out my camera because there is a technical issue with my gimbal. I should not use gimbal, and we cannot see the to do right, so I hide my camera. We are 3 hours now. I wish we can make it faster, but I want to show you how TDD Guard works. We have 3 tasks left. Oh, what's wrong? Wait. Okay, guys. Um, my bad. We are almost done. Just about 1.7, 0.7 coverage. Almost 100% test coverage right now. Maybe there is unreadable code. Maybe I will also hide my face right now because you want to see. did we get? All tests 100% test coverage, guys. Okay, let's check it. Is it right? 100% test coverage? Okay, guys. Okay. Guys, now our Jira, the layers of the Jira works with 100% test coverage right now, and we are using test driven development even if we are using AI. So I hope you enjoy this streaming. As you can see, this is my first streaming. Maybe this is not perfect, but I will improve and the content quality will improve. I hope you enjoy this content and we learn a lot from this content. I love doing this and I love to make it this helpful for you guys. Thank you.